About time you showed up. I was beginning to think Clive's guess might be off. When Lockjaw ran off, we lost you there for a second. Clive certainly has it all figured out, doesn't he? So, what did he send you here for? Isn't it obvious? I'm the muscle. And normally, right about now is when I'd show you just how good I am with a knife. Professor, watch out. Get behind me, Luke and Flora. Now, no need to panic. The only thing I'm throwing your way today is a puzzle. Alright, place cat-sized stones in the round spots below. The only rule is that no 4 stones can form a square or rectangle, either horizontally or vertically. Tap the icon in the upper left corner to view examples of how to arrange your stones. There are 16 spots in this puzzle. What is the maximum number of stones you can place while following the above rule? Oh dear. So, immediately, this comes to mind, but I guess you can get squares that way. Which is very interesting. Where did that come from? Why are some of these green? Man, I don't see any squares or rectangles. I don't really want to believe that this is it. Oh. So you can have stuff in between and it won't matter. 4 corners is bad, which means this doesn't work. I guess technically this doesn't work either. I think I'm okay with this. This is 6, so 10. Nothing there, there's nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Everything has 3. This could be better, but I'd get a square right there. Can't do that. I'm gonna go with what I had. I don't remember the configuration that I had it in. Which is a problem because I'm seeing squares now. Oh, somebody's calling me. You have 12? 12 is a lot. I also can't do that. Also can't do that. So there are 16 spots in this puzzle. What's the maximum number of stones you can place? You're placing 12? You're placing 12 stones and not getting squares or rectangles. So you're doing all but 4. How are you pulling that off? It's 14? There's no way it's 14. How do you get 14? There's squares and rectangles all over the place. All but 2 in the middle. One of each. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna put in my original answer. I think I said 10. Or it was, yeah, it was 10. I'm gonna put in 10, and then we'll put in. I'll look up the answer because I want to understand.
Right.
That means no square of the same color.
At first, you don't succeed.
Rules that no 4 stones can form a square or rectangle, either horizontally or vertically. If it isn't 10, my guess is 9. But I'm gonna look up the answer to this one, and I'll read the hint coins as well. Alright, hint 1. At first, just try placing stones while following the rule until you can't place anymore. If you repeat this process over and over, the answer should start to reveal itself. It's probably obvious, but the answer isn't 16. What about 15 and 14? Nope. You can't cross those off your you can cross those off your list. The answer is a multiple of 3. Okay? Multiple of 3. The answer is not a two-digit number. You're so close now. Can you do it? So it's definitely 9. One of the reasons why I was thinking about 9 is because the other route that I was going, the -6, wasn't working out because like there's a square right here. So I think it's 9. And the answer is 9. And interestingly enough, oh, I guess there's a square right there. Well, we'll let the whatchamacallit do this.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
If it's 4 in general, then it should be 12. Nah, there's no way, because you can't have any squares anywhere or rectangles. Perfect. No matter how you arrange the stones, the most you can place without breaking the rule is 9. The diagram above shows just one example. The difficult part is having confidence that you've found the correct answer. Got no clue what it's talking about with the squares? I'll show you. I guess I was wrong about that puzzle cutting you down. We can pass then. Yeah, but only because Clive instructed me not to touch a single hair on any of your pretty heads. Otherwise, I'd be showing you the pointy end of my knife collection right now, if you know what I mean. Everyone stay away from him, he could be lying. Don't worry, kid. Orders are orders. Besides, no one can stop Clive. Now get moving. The boss hates being made to wait. Later. Much. Just what is Clive planning with this machine of his? Hey, that's my last sticker. Let's save. We'll mark. Actually, we probably won't use that mark because I'm going to show Ken this puzzle. What number was that again? 123. Alright, so the way this works, Ken, is if I do this, I have created a square. These 4 stones have created a square. If I do this, I have 2 squares now. I have this larger square, and then I have this square. If I do this, I now have 2 squares in a rectangle. Do you kind of see where I'm going with that? You know, I have my rectangle, I have my square, I have my bigger square. And so that's kind of how that's going about. You know, and if I did that, then I have no more squares from what I can see. If I did that, I don't see any more squares. Kind of in, you know, that approach. All right, we're gonna mark here. We're gonna do this picture book. You did absolutely not get that from the puzzle description. Sometimes it happens. It happens to me all the time. This job that called me, by the way, they were like, man, yeah, the position you applied for, you know, you need to live in this particular city because, you know, you have to go drop off permits and things like that, but it is a remote position, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know, like, well, you know, I don't live there. It takes me, you know, this amount of time to get there. And, you know, that wouldn't be that feasible, blah, blah, blah. And they said, that's really unfortunate because all of your qualifications are a perfect fit for this job. And I'm just like, aw, missed opportunity. One day, I received a request for help from a friend of mine, the head of a venerable old family, so I headed over to the family mansion. At the entrance, I was met by a man dressed completely in blue. A butler. According to the friend who invited me, head of a venerable old family. I guess the master could be that. A valuable thing had disappeared from the mantelpiece. As I was inspecting the scene, a boy whispered from the door. I wonder why the thing not allowing me to put anything there. Young master whispered from the door. Not many people go from the mansion on to the study. When you arrived at the study, there was someone already there. There you are, you little rascal, said the man. Go with the tutor. You didn't realize you had a guest. The tutor left the room. Who was that? Can't you tell from his hat? Guess. Go with the gardener. Like blood on his shirt. Oh, we'll go with the chef. I wondered what he wanted. Access the room. We heard a loud meow. Gato. But I'd better get going. It's time for my study session with my tutor now. He's the one with the mustache. Doesn't have a hat. Planning to investigate the dining room. Upon entering, I startled a man inside, causing him to drop the thing he was carrying. Alright, so that's the chef. Oh, there you go, gardener. The fork. Oh, he must be the guest, but please don't sneak up on me like that. Does that fork you dropped belong to you? Oh, it belongs to the young master. I found it while working in the garden. Right, fine. No. This way. Can't you tell from his hat? Go with the watch. Let's see, so I come to the dining room. The young master has a voracious appetite, so he's often here to look for a bite to eat. Walk back through the hall. Big garden behind the house. There I encountered a man pointing at a thing on the ground. He's the gardener in blue trousers. Soon after, a woman. It entered. So this is where you are. The master was looking for you. Turning to the tutor, she said, "As for you, it's time for the young master's lesson." Fit of panic in the face. Oh, it's that time already. Right, with the cat. Next to the trail of muddy paw prints, a silver thing was dropped. Belongs to the chef. Hey, first try. No. Congratulations, you've completed every picture book. Storyteller's house has been added to Layton's challenges. Alright, I'm glad to be done with that. Still missing some toy cars, though. Way they at? Oh my gosh, we're so high up. No kidding. This machine is enormous. Just what could Clive be planning? Right, Clive.
So nice of you to join me, Professor.
Professor?
Whatever it is you have planned, you can't go through with it. We know what Bill and Dimitri did. When the world learns of it, they'll be punished. You said you wanted justice. And isn't that justice enough?
That's a nice sentiment. But without large-scale havoc, those fools in government will never change their ways.
Listen to yourself, Clive.
Who are you to argue with me? As a reporter, I've witnessed countless tragedies firsthand. And it's clear that my life isn't the only one that's been destroyed in the name of progress. To those in power, the rest of us little people are all just bumps on the road to a brighter tomorrow. The only thing a bully understands is force. So you see, I have no choice but to level this place and rebuild it from the ground up.
What you're saying is unthinkable.
This conversation is over.
Doesn't he mean the ground down because we're underground?
No! Clive!
Tell me, Professor, how do you intend to get out of this one? 70 picker-ats. The floor below is made up of 24 tiles. It's specifically designed so that the tiles will fall away one at a time until they're all gone. Once the first tile falls, neighboring tiles, not diagonal, will fall away one by one in the following order of suits. Hearts, spades, diamonds, and clubs. The first tile set to fall, however, is not necessarily a heart. If you can find the last tile set to fall, you can stop this floor from disappearing. Tap the last tile and then touch submit. First tile set to fall is not necessarily a heart. Alright, so let's just, there might be an easy way to go about this. And look for, in the same way that there was that arrow puzzle where I was looking for things that were pointing to the arrow. Maybe it's possible for me to look at the adjacent stuff and see if there's a feasible way to get to that from the adjacent ones. Maybe work my way there. Hey, this is already suspicious to me. Spade, diamond. Neighboring tiles will fall away one by one. Does that mean that, like, I'm going in a direction like that? Or does that mean once I get to this, then this one and this one will fall? Which would make this one and this one fall, and then that one fall. And that one, and then that one. This is starting to make some sense. Diamond. So that's where that would die off. What about if I started here? We would go to the heart. This one. And the diamond. This one. And heart. Kill these two off. And diamond. This one. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Those are murdered. Go over to the heart. Here. Diamond, boom. 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 Okay. So can I... Well, I can work my way back from either of these tiles, presumably. No. All right, we'll go with this one. Try that.
That should do the trick.
Oh,
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
can't find the last tile. That floor is as good as gone. All right. As soon as I pressed it, I was like, okay, I probably did not do the puzzle right in choosing the right tiles, so we're
Let's see if
gonna
I've
go
got
to the
this right.
end of the puzzle there. All right. Maybe I'm doing this the wrong
Well,
way.
if at first you don't succeed.
Life is hard. First try picking a random tile at the start to see how far you can go. You have to find a path that will allow all the tiles to fall away. I feel like I did something similar to that. Pick any tile as a starting point and follow the order of suits to see where you end up. If your progress is stopped before you clear all the tiles, you'll need to start over in a different direction. The first tile set to fall is a diamond. The last is a spade. Okay, by that conclusion, I'm going to assume that it doesn't work the way I thought it did. Which would have been way cooler, by the way. Heart. No. No, that one just doesn't work. Heart. Boom. 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 Heart. Fade. Diamond. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Go with that one. The way I did it was
That
so
should do
much
the trick.
cooler. Alright. That's not it either.
I must have overlooked something.
I really thought that one was looking good. Oh, wrong side of the thing, right. I made that mistake in the other one as well. By not choosing the spade.
I've got a good feeling.
Interestingly
about
enough,
this
I ended
one.
with the spade both times.
Just as I suspected.
Jackpot. Very impressive work.
You never fail to impress. Sadly, I must leave you now, as the main event is about to start.
What do you mean?
seems like a really bad idea. Hundreds dead. How did that thing get out of there? How did that thing do that? How is there not just a gigantic hole?
Now what do we do?
This is utter madness.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. Sit back and relax. After all, you won't be leaving anytime soon. Take a good look at London, because this will be your last chance.
Celeste?
Huh?
Come with me. I know how we can stop Clive. There has to be a generator somewhere here. All we need to do is find it and shut it down.
Right, we'll cut off the power at the source. But wait, this place is huge. We don't have time to scour it all. What are we going to do?
Look around you. The monitors in this control room are linked to cameras throughout the fortress. Perhaps they can offer us some clue as to the generator's location.
Hey. Look at all these monitors. We should be able to see all parts of the fortress from here. And one of these monitors is bound to be connected to the generator room. Now, we only need to figure out which one it is. Who the suckafoo is Clive? Alright, this is a map of the floor housing, the generator room. The locations of 2 camera-equipped security bots are identified by the red and green arrows. To prevent its detection by Professor Layton, Clive has ensured that the patrol routes followed by the security bots do not pass by the generator room. The bots will always turn at the rounded yellow corners. Which room do the bots avoid? That's the generator room. This one's a little weird. Okay. So you go here, then here, then here, then here. There. You. Oh, this one.
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
You bought it. Not even Clive could trick Professor Layton and company. Ah, there it is. That's it, Luke. Now all we have to do is feed these coordinates into the transport pod. Let's go. Right behind you, Professor. How are you gonna do that? How you know how to do that? Celeste, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Oh, what is it? How in the world did you manage to get to the fortress? The professor and I had to do some pretty fancy maneuvering to get here. Yeah, which is still very unbelievable. What's more, this fortress is moving now. How did you catch up with us? Didn't you know, Luke? I'm a witch. I just hopped on my broom and flew up to the deck. Now you're just messing with me. Come on, I'm curious. Alright, if you're that interested, I suppose I can let you in on the secret. Just head out that door to the deck outside. Oh my gosh, that's Don Paolo's flying machine, which for some reason we didn't take. That's right, I begged him to fly me up here. So he loaded me in and sent me up. He controlled the whole thing from the ground. I didn't have to do anything. Amazing, right? You can say that again. Funny, you don't seem quite as astonished, Professor. Yes, well, I already knew Paul had his machine with him. It's what he used to escape the research facility we infiltrated, is it not? Nothing gets by you, does it, Professor? Now that we have Don Paolo's flying machine, we can come and go from here as we please. That's right, Luke. Are you thinking about abandoning our mission? Never. I just thought it might be a good idea to drop Flora off somewhere safe before heading on. No way, I'm staying here. Can't say I blame you, Flora. You got to stick close to the people you care about. Yes, but it's good to know that we can return to ground to take care of any unfinished business. If we wish to, I mean. Alright, everyone. We really shouldn't dawdle out here. We need to head for the generator room. Yes, I nearly forgotten. Let's go, everyone. Alright, we are going to save.